Three, two, one.
Hey, everybody, listen. This is your Jefferson County Commission President Pro-Tem, Lashunda Scales, coming to you live. You know we're getting ready for what? Thanksgiving. And so I want to make sure that we talk to the man himself. Dr. David Hicks is with the Jefferson County Health Department. And I've told you before, even though it says Jefferson County, it is a state agency housed in Jefferson County. So without further ado, Dr. David Hicks, excited to see you, man, keeping that 6 feet social distancing. And so tell us what we can and cannot do in lieu of Thanksgiving.
Yes. So we're really worried about these really close gatherings, right? So when we're in each other's homes and we're close, for people that don't live within your household, that's where you can get COVID-19 spreading and not even being aware of it. So when we have people over, what I need you to do is keep the windows down if you're indoors. Keep a lot of ventilation coming through. I need you to wash your hands, use hand gel periodically through the time. If you're not preparing the food, don't go into the food prep area, but only let those people deal with that. And then maintain social distancing while you're indoors with your loved ones so you can wear your mask, social distance, and still enjoy each other's company and protect the vulnerable people in the community. One thing I wanted to make sure is, everyone's aware of, we don't want the Thanksgiving happiness to turn out being the Christmas sadness. So we don't want to have deaths turn up not too long from now. So make sure everybody stays safe.
So now listen, also we have been talking about the COVID-19 numbers are going up. Tell me why you think that our numbers are going up in Jefferson County.
Yeah, thank you, Commissioner. So another thing about these numbers are going up is because these close-knit groups. So for example, I think we're letting our guard down a little bit, right? So even within our four walls or with our friends or our neighbors, we're hanging out. Sometimes we're moving those masks when we're too close amongst each other. So if you're not in the household, you got to separate. So it's these close gatherings. We're seeing that, unfortunately, in extracurricular activities for schools. We're seeing for sporting events, things like that. And we know some people are really excited about breaks, ball games. So we tend to let our guard down there. So these really intimate settings and group settings that we have with our friends and family members could be why we're spreading so much in the community.
So that being said, then my question would be to you. We know the numbers have gone up. You know, we've talked about the second wave of COVID-19 showing up in a different way, right? So tell us a little bit about that.
So we're in the second wave right now, right? And I think, unfortunately, after Thanksgiving, we're worried that it's going to go get really, really bad. We're seeing our hospitals filling up. But the thing is, I think the first wave, we were terrified. We were seeing all those camera reports and everything out of China, and we were petrified. But now we've gotten too lax, and I think that's why things are, getting things. So if you're at work or elsewhere, are you leaning over a counter and talking to somebody too close? Are we talking to people without the mask on if we're really close to them? I think we're just really not letting our guards down, and we're just getting tired and exhausted. So we got to stay in the fight, keep up the good work that we've tried to already do. We've done a lot in this county. We got to take it home until a vaccine gets pushed out universally.
So now, I want one last thing. Give them that web address. So if you want more information, because that's how we're going to change the way we act or the way we behave, we got to make sure that we're getting accurate information. Okay, take the politics out of it. Get the accurate information from the experts in this field. And where can they go on the Jefferson County website so that they can be able to get more information as to what you can and cannot do, especially during the holidays?
Yeah. So it's excellent. So if you go to www.jcdh.org, that's our website, www.jcdh.org. As soon as you go there, it tells you recommendations for holidays, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. It's right then and there. You also can click a link right there and it'll tell you all the community test sites that's available. So all the information is in one place. We made it really convenient, so you can't miss it. As soon as you go to www.jcdh.org, there's going to be a big coronavirus banner. What you need to know, click on it, and it'll give you all the information you need.
Wow. See, that's why I keep telling you about you and I working together to be the change that we got to see. Now, I'm going to tell you this. For Thanksgiving, one of the best gifts that I could give my family is I went and got tested, because you all know the last time we went live, we were here at the same location, Legion Field Stadium, and we had such a wonderful, wonderful turnout. But in addition to that, I was around a lot of people, just like Dr. Hicks was talking about. And so the responsible thing to do is that if you perceive that you're having chills, you got a fever, you got anything that remotely makes you think that you have COVID-19, love your neighbor. And most of all, love yourself to go get tested. So thank you, Jesus. I was negative. That means I don't have COVID. But I'm gonna tell you something. It's because I followed the instructions of our health officials, and that's one of the things that we've been talking about for a long time, is making sure that we keep our hands clean. 20 seconds, washing those hands, getting in between those fingers, and doing those kind of things, right? 6 feet social distancing, making sure that regardless of how you feel about someone, you still got to distance that close contact. And for Thanksgiving, I know he gave you a little bit and said, hey, you can visit a little bit, but I have to be honest with you. My recommendation would be, we've got to pick up the phone, start calling folks that we love, make sure we got Zoom capability. Hey, use technology to be able to be a blessing to your families. And so when you do separate, you don't have to be concerned that you have COVID. So now, give us that web address one more time for Jefferson County Health Department.
www.jcdh.org.
And is there a number that they can call if they have any questions?
Yeah. So the number's right on the website, and we also have social media. So you can go to our Twitter page, Facebook page, but the main health department phone number you can call 205-930. It's 9211.
930-9211. I thought you were about to say 933-9110. That's when my mother worked at the health department. I love you, Dr. Hicks. He's my church member over at Faith Chapel, and I'm telling you, he has done an awesome job, been responding to COVID-19 for a long time, and every time we've called on him, he's responded appropriately. So God bless you, everybody. Don't forget to like, click, and share. You got all of our social media handles. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Lashunda Scales Official. Make sure that you're spreading the love, spreading accurate information, and most of all, we together will be the change that we want to see. God bless you, and happy Thanksgiving. I look forward to seeing you and talking with you on tomorrow.